Hey, it's Dave back with Blockbuster Underground. An unexpected day off from work due to mechanical issues. So I figured I'm going to get cracking on a video I've been kind of piecing together offline regarding everything going on with Marvel right now. So buckle up and let's see what we got. Hey, so we're back. All right, so yeah, I've been compiling all the rumors and news and whatnot for the Marvel stuff for the last week or so. So I've been planning on doing this video for a while. Just work and everything else going on. Didn't have time, but whatever. So let's get looking into what we got going on here. So the first bad news is that both the Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars have both been bumped, delayed. So Doomsday was originally coming out May 1st, 2026. It is now coming out December 18th, 2026. Secret Wars, same thing. May 7th, 2027 was the original date. Now coming out December 17th, 2027. So it sounds like they're going to try for what Star Wars was doing for a little while there. Force Awakens made a lot of money opening at Christmas. Last Jedi made a fair bit too. All three movies made okay money. They just weren't that great when you look back on them. Hello, script writing. One of the reasons I heard for Doomsday being delayed is they haven't finished the script yet, or they're still working on things. I've heard also there is the possibility that this is so that they can get other characters in who aren't currently available because they've got other projects going on. Hugh Jackman um, and Tom Holland also is apparently in talks, but he also has to shoot the new Spider-Man movie, which we'll get. There's a lot of news on that, which we'll get to down below here. But so right now the release schedule, as it's looking at the moment, July 25th this year we get the Fantastic Four First Steps. They're saying July 31st, 2026 for Spider-Man Brand New Day. That seems awfully near. Well, I mean, if they're shooting this summer, but then VFX and everything else, like, I don't know. But remember, that's also a Sony thing. Um, then we've got, after Spider Man, we've got Doomsday on December 18th, as I said. July 2027, there's a Marvel film TBD to be determined. Then December 2027, we've got Secret Wars, as mentioned before. Then February 2028, we've got a TBD. May 2028, we've got a TBD. And November 2028, we've got a TBD. So, what could the TBDs be? One person suggested Blade. No, I don't think so. Um, highly unlikely that's going to be at any of those slots. Again, I don't know how they can't crack a Blade movie. It's not rocket science. It's Blade. But hey, I'm not working for Marvel. Um, Black Panther 3 is a definite possibility. Doctor Strange 3 would be another possibility. Thor 5, however, Hemsworth just posted a video thanking the fans for all their support while he played Thor. So I'm starting to wonder if he's going to tap out because the last I'd heard before this, before he posted the video too. It wasn't like just random fan or anything like that. Before that, I was hearing rumblings that he wanted to do another Thor movie with the director from those Extraction films that he did on Netflix. Apparently, he had a blast doing those, and he wants like a gritty, down and dirty Thor movie. So I don't know. Shang-Chi 2, maybe. That's a long shot because Daniel Destin Cretton right now is working on the Spider-Man movie. So unless he's going to shoot two films at the same time, unlikely. Um, and he's also involved with the Wonder Man show that's coming out on D Plus later this year. That looks like it could be actually a lot of fun if they get the tone of it right. The November 2028 slot could be the X Men. Who knows? I mean, it's far enough off right now that they, but they've got a director now, but they don't have a script. They don't have a cast yet. So do I want it? Well, 3 years. Crazier shit's happened. Hemsworth posting the video. Yeah, some people are saying that him posting that video means that he's basically going to die in one of the next Avengers movies. Um, we'll see. I mean, it depends how popular the character is, how well they are integrated into the story. Um, if he's just there for window dressing, then. But the other rumor is there's going to be two Black Panthers in Doomsday. Um, rumor is it is going to be T'Challa's son, who we met, the little kid, the end of Wakanda Forever, all aged up. Makes you start wondering how far into the future is Doomsday being set. Like if it's because that kid was like 6 years old. If we're talking him aged up, I mean 18, 19 at the youngest I could see for him to be getting involved in something like Doomsday. I mean, who knows? I mean, they've got the Young Avengers too, like Kate and Miss Marvel, um, Quicksilver, fucking Wanda's kids, whatever. Um, who knows what they're doing? I've heard they're gonna do the Young Avengers, but they're gonna call them the Champions. So it's gonna be like Hulk's kid, Wanda's kids, Wiccan, and Speed. Yeah, God, so many damn different characters and stuff. Especially with the MCU, it gets so convoluted. Um, that's one of the things Kevin Feige actually said, or one executive said, is it's become like having to do homework watching these movies now, and it's like nobody wants to do that. Let's see. Speaking of Black Panther, um, Denzel Washington in Black Panther 3. I mean, Ryan Coogler is going to be going around going, I'd love to work with him. And rumor is it, Denzel, like, no confirmation that he's going to be in it for sure. But just Coogler says he really wants to work with Denzel because there's a lot of history um, in regards to Chadwick Boseman and Denzel. Famously, that story where he got offered a place in a summer workshop in a London theater company, theater school, and he was like, I can't afford that. And Denzel and Felicia Rashad was his mentor or coach at the time, and she reached out to Denzel and told him what was going on. Denzel fucking footed the bill for him to go over there for the summer and fucking go through the school for the training and all that stuff. Super cool thing to do. Wish there were more people like that in this world, but eh. The Russo brothers really want to have Ghost Rider in Doomsday, and the short list, who they're looking at is Ryan Gosling to play. I'm not sure which version. I'm guessing Johnny Blaze, but um, obviously the last time we saw Ghost Rider in live action was Diego Luna in Agents of Shield. He did an okay job. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, that also ties into something else coming up here. Ironheart. Before I get into that, Ironheart's gonna be on D Plus June 24th. 3 episode drop on the first night. I mean, are they like waffling on this show? Like, I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I mean, Red Hood's gonna be in it, and Anthony Ramos. I like him as an actor. I mean, from Hamilton to In the Heights to that last Transformers movie was basically bearable because he was in it. And then the whole tag scene at the end with the G.I. Joe spinoff. Oh, if that happens, giddy up. But yeah, Anthony Ramos is going to play the Red Hood, who has mystical powers. So it's going to be like mysticism against like tech with this Ironheart show. Rumor is that we're going to finally get Mephisto showing up in this. We'll see. That's been tagged and teased since WandaVision. But the other rumor about Mephisto is that Sacha Baron Cohen is going to be playing Mephisto. Whoa, whoa, wee! Oh my God. Don't get me wrong. He could probably play a fucking terrifying version of Borat. Um, Midnight Suns movie is put into consideration at Marvel, which would combine Blade with Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, fuck, I forget who else. That's a team that rotated rosters a lot. But all the mystical characters. But Moon Knight season 2 is also being considered, which I'm not sure how they're going to do that with the way the first season ended, with the split personalities all over the place, and then we still got Jake. Yeah. Speaking of super violent shows, Bernthal's working on the Punisher special. It's gonna be like the Werewolf Night one they did, the one-off, but he's helping write the story, and it's sounding like it's gonna be super, super violent. Okay, let's get to Spidey rumors. Oh wait, first, nah, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll do that at the end. Huh. Brand new day. Rumor is Mr. Negative from the game is going to be one of the villains, and probably why Stephen Yun's name keeps coming up over and over and over and over again. This would also have been very strange if he had ended up playing Sentry, which he initially was going to, then dropped out. But I could see Stephen Yun as Martin Lee, and then do some crazy fucking camera negative fucking special effects thing on him to make him into Mr. Negative. Like, character look cool in the games. If they can translate that onto the screen in a believable fashion, then who knows? The other rumored villain for that movie is a older female villain. They're saying. They're also saying now Nicole Kidman is being considered for the role, which leads me to believe it's going to be Silver Sable, which would make sense. She with teaming up with Mr. Negative. Um, I mean, sky's the limit. They're going to be bunch of henchmen, like one-off, kick their ass B C grade villains. Tarantula is one of them. That's a deep cut because that's from really early Spidey books. He's like basically a Spanish Captain America. Um, Crazy as a motherfucker too. But Boomerang, Tombstone, and Scorpion. And Scorpion, they're talking to the guy that played Matt Gargan in the first Spidey movie about getting him to come back and maybe pop the suit on and wreck some shop. Ruffalo's also been added to the story, which is weird. I mean, which version of the Hulk are we going to get? I mean, the last time we saw him, he was Smart Hulk in the She-Hulk show, but then we've also seen the tag scene from Shang-Chi. He shows up as just Ruffalo, and it's like, what? Huh? Of course, that was around the same. See, that's where it gets convoluted. But anyway, I don't know. But he has been added to the cast apparently, so I guess he's going to be like the Tony role that Stark had in the earlier films. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Stephen Yeun and Nicole Kidman as the two villains, and then get I don't know who you get for the bad guys other than Scorpion. Add Ruffalo in there. I mean, maybe it's Raging Hulk because they're trying to subtly queue up to World War Hulk if they could, because they can't do a standalone Hulk movie because Universal still owns the full rights to put him out in movies and stuff. So how that hasn't been sorted out yet. I mean, Marvel's got enough money; they can be like, hey, Universal, hey, how about we give it a little bit of cheddar for the rights to Hulk back here? Um, but yeah, so we'll see what happens. Last but not least, Fantastic Four had a test screening last day or so, and online somebody posted what was supposedly a description of the post-credit scene where spoilers, Sue is sitting there reading to Franklin, their kid. Yeah, spoiler again. Reed and Sue have a kid named Franklin Richards. Super powerful fucking mutant in the comics. Um, so she's sitting there reading to Franklin, and she gets up to go do something, comes back, and Doctor Doom is sitting next to Franklin. And I don't know if they're saying you can see the mask. He's holding the mask, they said, and he's got a comic accurate, otherwise costume on with like the fucking green hood and all that shit. So they don't. They say you don't see his face, so we don't see RDJ. And then I'm not sure if he even says anything, or if it's just like she's like it's like if that's the scene, the crowd's gonna go fucking connected. Oh my god, they're gonna like having aneurysms in the fucking aisles of the movie theater. But that would then explain. Theory is my theory is Doom kidnaps Franklin, and that's what's going to lead the Fantastic Four to Earth 616, where we saw at the end of spoilers. We saw at the end of Thunderbolt's post-credit scene. of the Fantastic Four ship coming through the interdimensional fucking vortex or whatever the hell they called it. So that's what leads them to our Earth from their location. Some people were saying it's because their Earth got destroyed or Doom blew it to bits and they just barely escaped. But it sounds like they're on a hunt for their kid, and that should prove for some interesting fun. Okay, sounds like the dogs are about to go ballistic upstairs. So let's wrap this video up. Subscribe, like the video, comment below if you're what movie you're most excited to see, any rumors you've heard, and we'll catch you on the next video.